back, everyone. I'm gone in 60. Thanks for joining in. It's great to be here. I have a question for you guys. I had to do this video. I've seen so many videos on the new Mustang Mach 1, okay? 2021 Mach 1. I've seen so many hate videos on it, and I'm wondering why. I want your opinion. I think it's awesome. Of course, that's my opinion. But there's been so many hate videos on it. Why it sucks, why it's going to fail, this and that. And it seems like there's a bit of a, I don't know, bandwagon. Everyone's jumping on it, you know, it should be this, it should be that, you know, all these engineers, I guess. To me, Ford fixed everything that people were already complaining about, let's just put it lightly, on other Mustangs. This is the same type of deal that people were saying when the Bullet first came out, or when they announced it was coming out. People were comparing the Bullet to the Shelby GT350, a car that costs $10,000 more. Okay, it should be this, it should be that. You know, and it was kind of apples to oranges to me, because to me, a Shelby GT350 is a track car that you can drive on the street. The Bullet is a street car that you can drive on the track. It's just two different things, and people were like, well, if I would pay that much for a Bullet, I would just buy a used GT350. And now we see that, you know, some Bullets weren't broken in proper. Some were, and still had the oil consumption problem. There's been several Shelbys that have had engine failures. Not to say anything negative about the GT350. I still love this car. This car is awesome, I think. But at the same time, the Bullet was getting this same kind of hate. Now, July's going to be 2 years I've had my Bullet already. Even though it's a 19 model, I got mine in July of 18. Of course, it was a very early one. It's number 23. But I still love my car. But it got all this hate, and people were saying it should be this and it should be that. And they're all over again for the Mach 1. And I'm just confused. I'm totally confused, because I thought people would be so happy with the changes that were made. Let's talk about some of these changes. You know, they said that the Bullet should have had the 10-speed option. Great. Mach 1 has a 10-speed option. You know, they were saying the PP2 Mustang, you know, the Performance Package 2, they said, oh yeah, it's great, but it needs a differential cooler. Mach 1, whether you get the base version or the track pack performance version, has a diff cooler. Okay, what else did they say? You know, they're saying they want more horsepower. They should have put a 5.2 in there. Well, we know the 5.2s have had some problems. Not all of them, but they've had oil consumption problems. They've had other problems. What else have they said? Well, they said, you know, everyone is hating on the MT82. It's a horrible transmission. It's made in China. They should have put something else in there. Problem solved. It's got the trimming from the Shelby GT350. Much better transmission. So, Tremec if you want your manual, 10-speed auto, available now in the Mach 1 if you want the 10-speed auto, which that's what I want. 10-speed auto Mach 1, awesome. Okay, it does have an upgraded torque converter, heavy-duty torque converter now. Okay, it has different tuning as far as you know, the shift schedule than a regular Mustang GT. I mean, this is all performance. Now, the one thing that everyone is harping on, not everyone, but a lot are harping on, is they're saying, hey, what about the shaker hood? Okay, the shaker hood is, it's outdated. It's outdated, okay? Yeah, it looked awesome on the old school ones. It looked awesome on the 03, 04 version of the Mach 1. But the way they would have to route it to get the air back to the engine, it's inefficient, is what Ford said. It's inefficient. Also, where it would be at, position that, it would add lift to the front end of the vehicle, which lift, whether you're on a road course or a drag strip, lift would harm performance also. They're trying to get the most performance they can get out of this vehicle. We should all be happy about that. Okay, so, you know, what else are we talking about? I don't know, the 480 horsepower, well, you know, I've dynoed my Bullet, and it seems that they are a bit underrated. So, you know, it seems like the Bullet motors are over 480 horsepower. But they're saying that this car is going to be the fastest 5.0 period. Why would you complain about that? These cars are getting better. Cars are getting faster and faster. Okay, it's going to be, just out of the 5.0, it's going to be the fastest yet to date. So these cars are getting a lot quicker. Now, Reverend Evan, if you guys know his YouTube channel or his Instagram, if you don't know who he is, well, he used to be the editor of Muscle Mustangs and Fast Forwards. Now, this guy knows a lot about Mustangs, okay? He's been around for a long time. He's saying that the 10-speed auto should run in the quarter mile between 11.6 and 11.7. Okay, and you quarter mile guys, y'all should be eating that up. But for some reason, there's still a lot, people are finding stuff to complain about in the car. The car's not even out. The car's going to be super fast, I believe. It's not even out. Ford is trying to fix everything. They have 3 coolers in this vehicle. They have a diff cooler, they have the engine oil cooler, and they have a trans cooler. I mean, they're doing what they're supposed to do. Everybody's saying more horsepower. Well, guess what? More horsepower equals more money. How about that? They're already going to be complaining about the price of this car. It is a sort of limited edition, special edition, however you want to put it. But I mean, more horsepower equals more money. Yeah, they could have done some other things. They could have done heads or whatever. They could have squeezed a little bit more out of it. The rumor about 525 horsepower, I think that's what spoiled it for everybody. Everybody believed it. I believed it. I jumped on the bandwagon. And I think that's what ruined, what has everybody salty about this Mach 1. People are saying it's a parts bin car.
What kind of shit is that?
I thought that was really funny because 80% of you guys have parts bin cars, okay? What do we do when we first get a Mustang? We do exhaust on it, cold air intake, we do a tune. We do lowering springs, we do new rims, new tires, If the Mach 1 is a parts bin car, and I'm not saying it is because basically they're saying that Ford just threw parts at it, which is wrong with all these, the engineering that went into it. But if it's a parts bin car, it's a parts bin car with a warranty, okay? There's several people that, they want to do something to their Mustangs, but they're worried about messing up the warranty, so they wait and they wait. That I think it's kind of unfair to call it a parts bin car. Now, as far as customization, there's going to be 10 different colors for this car. There's supposed to be something like 3 different stripe variations for the car. The last Mach 1 had a Cobra motor in it. It was 305 horsepower, and it had some stripes. May have a little bit of suspension done to it. I'm not knocking the last Mach 1. I mean, it was 17 years ago. But, this one, they put a lot more engineering in it, a thought into it, than I think people's giving credit. So it's on my list. It's goodbye to the Shelby GT350 and hello to the Mach 1. I mean, it's and like I said, I love the Shelby and nothing against Shelby. I have several friends that have the Shelbys. It's an awesome car, but for what you're getting with the Mach 1, I can live with the Mach 1. Once again, my dream car, Mach 1. I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. I mean, is it something that you're willing to give it a chance, see what this car does when it comes out? Or, I mean, are you just going to crucify it like everyone else? Think about it. All right, and before I forget, I wanted to let you guys know I am starting a new series, a new video series. It's going to be basically, it's going to be called the Dream Series. It's just like an elite type of car. Performance cars, of course, but cars that you don't see every day. Cars that what dreams are made of. So it's going to be called the Dream Series, and that's going to be starting up pretty soon. And it's just going to be unique cars, just cars that you may see at a car show or even on the cover of a magazine. So you may see something like this. So stay tuned for the Dream series that's coming, and it's going to be really, really interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys know it's kind of hard making content right now or finding content because of the virus, and trying to be safe. Thanks for watching. I'm Gone in 60. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, we have some pretty good dyno videos and some install videos, so don't be afraid to binge watch. See you soon.